Abusiafo aha Ghanatube so modo for snowy me mama kwa ba e de ba channel we so matna say die na me de nsem ahodo a ekoso ewo omani mu ebo na so me nom enkwan no enja fofo no nti di mechi na enkoti nsem bia ekoso.
Well, Kemini flags continue to fly at half-mast. From the shots there you can see it's a very, very somber mood, very emotional mood here at the seat of government. Preparations are underway for the laying of flowers for the departed souls. That's Dr. Edward Omani Boama, the Minister for Defense. Dr. Ibrahim Murtala Mohammed, the Minister for Environment, Science and Technology. Alhaji Muniru Mohammed, the Acting Deputy National Security Coordinator. Dr. Samuel Sapong, who is the National Vice Chairman of the NDC. Samuel Abaji, Acting Deputy Director of NADMO. Squadron Leader Peter Bafemi Anala. And the Flying Officer Mane Chumampedu and Sergeant NS Ado Mensa. Government has already hoisted this giant billboard beginning the morning for them. Mind you, just yesterday or last night, the president declared 3 days of national mourning for this gallant men who were serving the country in their own capacity and also in the official capacity. Preparations continue for the laying of the flowers. From a shot over there, you can see the government officials and also the military are doing the preparations for this laying of the flowers to pay tribute to them. A very normal thing that happens when incidents of this nature does occur. We do understand that the president himself will be in attendance, but just a short while ago, the vice president, Professor Nana Jeno Pokuajiman, just drove into the Jubilee House awaiting the commencement of this exercise, which is the mourning of these individuals that the state has lost in their line of duty. You spoke a while ago also about the appointment that the president has made for acting capacity or to be acting in their capacity. Well, a statement issued and released a while ago by the Minister for Government Communications, Felix Kwachiofosu, reads that let me quickly just get to that statement whilst we get the information. But essentially what the statement is saying is that government has appointed in acting capacity Dr. Kesela Tofosen to be acting as the defense minister, and also Mr. Emmanuel Amakofibua to be acting as the environment, science and technology minister. This is the statement that government had issued just a short while ago. But as we speak, things are moving pretty fast as the country continues to mourn these gallant men who lost their lives in that tragic incident yesterday. But like I did say a while ago, the flags continue to fly at half-mast because it's a 3-day of national mourning, and preparations are underway for the laying of the flowers as tribute to these 8 individuals who lost their lives in that tragic journey.
I see, Komla. We'll come back to you briefly for a bit more from the presidency, as we know that a few things are supposed to come up there. In the meantime, we have been going through the profiles of the men behind me, as you see them on the screen. We know now that for the top 2 dignitaries, Dr. Omane Boama and Dr. Ibrahim Murtala, both of them their ministries have now been given oversight duties to the finance minister for defense, and the environment ministry will now be under the Emmanuel Amakofibua, the lands and natural resources minister. Again, additional responsibility for that But while we wait to engage with Komla on this subject, Maureen, you covered this breaking news from when it came out.
Yeah.
When it came out, and it's been on the news since then. What else are we learning about how the situation has evolved so far?
Not much, because I say not much in terms of what the general mood of the country has been since the announcement, as we got that confirmation from the Chief of Staff, Julius Debra, yesterday. The grief has continued, and it continues to be one that is at the homes of all of these individuals who lost loved ones, amongst many other things. But just by way of that additional detail, which we've been confirming to you about, 2 new appointments as well made with respect to the portfolios that have now become vacant.
Absolutely.
That's the first person that we know, the Finance Minister, Dr. Kasia Latoforsen. He is expected to take charge of the Defense Ministry. And Kemeni, it is a very important ministry. Yes, we know all of such ministries are important, but in terms of the security and well-being of the state, more often than not, that comes first hand in terms of all discussions for everyone. And so it is one thing that this man, and I'm sure a lot of us would have seen videos yesterday of his reaction when the Ashanti Regional Minister prompted him of his need to rush to the site of the incident and ascertain for himself what really had transpired. The shock on his face and the gasp with which he exclaimed upon hearing the news was very much evident. He, unfortunately, will have to be taking over the portfolio of one of his colleagues who, unfortunately as well, yesterday had to pass. That's the Lands and Natural Resources Minister, Amako Fibua. He now will take charge or have additional responsibility over the environment, science and technology committee.
And Maureen, we know that today some caucuses in Parliament have been paying visits to the homes of Dr. Mani Boama and Dr. Ibrahim Mutala. We'll get into that in a tad. In the meantime, let's have a quick chat with Wing Commander Patrick Nelson Sogbojo, retired. He's a retired Air Force officer. Wing Commander, thank you so much for your time here. I can only imagine what may be going through your mind, what your feelings could be about this incident right now, but put those into words for us.
Good afternoon to you and your listeners. It's a sad moment. It's a sad moment. But in the life of a pilot.
Hello, Commander?
Yes, I can hear you.
Absolutely.
It's very sad. It's an extremely very sad situation.
Indeed. So, Commander, what I have you to do in order for the conversation to be smooth is to turn down the volume on your television set so you listen to me in your handset.
You ebusia from now as a mudi mwechi ekotie ensem no ebaye comment box no etwen for comment ebra na menjebre enkinkan ema ho answer na message mo so me kan mo say aha eye Ghanatube. So subscribe, hit on the notification bell for more updates. Makram.